Sean Payton liked the tweet last night.
Yeah.
What?
About the Indianapolis Colts.
What?
Sean Payton liked the tweet. Like the tweet.
Uh-oh.
Fix it, Sean, please, says Colts fan. Okay, Kenny Moore, the person that is in that photo right there, one of our stars, didn't play last night.
Nope.
Shaq Leonard, one of our other stars, didn't play last night. Jonathan Taylor, one of our other stars, didn't play last night. But the fans say, hey, fix it, Sean, please. He likes it and goes, you know what, I will. Now, is this mean that Sean's just using this as leverage to other teams, let them know that maybe there's a lot of fan bases that would like old Sean Payton, old fucking Uncle Sean to come to town and fix all their wrongs and take them to a promised land like I was able to do with the New Orleans Saints? Maybe.
Absolutely.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
But why not the Indianapolis Colts, Sean Payton? Huh? They need you.
Yes.
You're the guy that they need, from what I've been told, because everybody thinks Sean Payton, who is great on media, has had a lot of success. His former players like him, and I think he is somebody that wears cool shoes, so everybody thinks he's cool. He's a fucking attention to detail, badass coach.
Yeah. Wired in.
Hey, this is how we're doing it. This is how we're doing it. This is how we're doing it. I think that is something from allegedly from the conversations I've heard around Indianapolis where it could work. Another place everybody's thinking he's going to go to is maybe the Denver Broncos. Now, he's allegedly hired Vic Fangio to be his defense coordinator in a mock coaching staff if he was to get hired again. Almost like he's going to teams saying, hey, not only do you get Sean fucking Payton,
Yeah. Not just me. Super Bowl
my
champ.
Jays and everything, big ring I got, my Rolodex. You know, they said Drew Brees is dead. He's not dead. I can actually bring him.
I'll bring him back.
He'll fucking coach quarterbacks. He's coaching Purdue right now.
That'd be awesome.
Already in
He'll come
Indy.
coach quarterbacks right here. He's having a good time. Any of these teams. Also, do you know the Denver Broncos, right? What has been their problem forever? Oh, the offense thing. Yeah, but what, on the other side, defense what? Real good.
Yeah.
Their head coach, defense coordinator, Vic Fangio, coming alongside me. So this is what we're going to need. $25 million, okay? 20 to me, 5 to Vic, and then we are going to move along, and we'll fix your entire operation for you.
Quick.
Like the Denver Broncos, and everybody's saying that Vic Fangio will not go back to Denver because of what happened there. I understand that could be the case. New ownership, though. Might be a new feel, new vibe over there.
True.
But why don't they? Can one coach do that, you think, AQ, as somebody that's been a player and a coach? Can Sean Payton come in and be a miracle worker in some of these places like everybody's expecting? And what I think he's going to get paid to do is be a miracle worker. Colts are going to need a lot. Broncos are going to need a lot. There's going to be numerous teams that are going to need almost a miracle to get them out of where they are. Is Sean Payton enough to do that? And do you think that'll take place?
I think it can happen. I think the biggest question mark, and this is this may get taken the wrong way a little bit.
No. Steve Smith actually said yesterday, you know, I got to run into these people I'm talking to, and it's a whole thing. And we said, no, Steve. You cut to it.
You're
Talk your
Steve
shit.
fucking Smith.
That's literally the name of your podcast. Cut to it. You're fucking Steve Smith, dude. You're allowed to say whatever you want.
That's right.
Hey, Q, you're allowed to say
Yeah.
whatever. It's your league, pal.
Yeah.
Super Bowl
I think-
champion.
12 years you played in that thing, coached in that thing.
Yeah.
It's your fucking league. Whatever you say, you're allowed to say.
Hey, when I came in, when you
Now,
came
there
in,
might be uncomfortable conversations with
No,
people later, and you
that's
need
okay.
to understand that.
that's okay.
It might be awkward at some point. Radio Row, a lot of people we talk about,
Yeah.
all going to be there. You'll be there with us this year.
That's okay.
It's in Arizona, so do whatever you got to do. But also, you're allowed to say whatever the fuck
Speak
you
your
want.
truth.
Tell the truth.
It's your league.
10, 12 years ago, when we came in, 13 years ago, 14, whatever it was,
Bud.
there was accountability from the minute you walked in. There was accountability. You had to, because the people, the Vince Wilforks, when I came into Pittsburgh, the Troy Polamalu's of that world, the Ben Roethlisbergers, the Ike Taylors, the James Harrisons, right? All the old heads. They taught you a certain way to approach the game, to behave in the locker room, to act on the field, and all
In
of
the
that
building,
stuff.
this
In the
is how
building.
you operate.
This is how we're operating. I don't know if that's there in this upcoming generation. I don't. I don't know that. And so when you get
Disgusts me.
This guy.
so when you
New
get
NFL.
That's not good.
I'm
Can't
just
say
saying,
that.
there's all this new world that you come up
believe
from
you'd say
college,
this.
and so then you have Sean Payton, who is the attention to detail, the Bill Belichick's of the world.
Hell yeah.
They pride themselves on running it and running their operation in a certain fashion, in a certain manner, and will the young guys buy in? And it's very hard to get young people to buy in, especially when you're not 11-5. or
Yeah, I
11-6,
agree. You're going to have to
right?
have success quick
Gotta
if
have
you're going to act
success
like. You also have to have a resume. So I think there's people that'll get grandfathered in. For instance, Saban, I think, runs accountability.
Yep.
But it's
attention.
easy. He
Tight
wins every
ship.
year.
That's exactly. I think your resume has to be there. You have to be able to match it. So Sean Payton, I think, has a resume where he'll be able to do that. But if they don't win quick, even the allure of Sean Payton, I think,
sure.
will wear off on people.
For
It is
sure.
a very different generation. I think what's happening in Alabama, though, is, and Deion's going to be the same way. Deion also, I think, is great news for the NFL long term, and for college football. Because Deion is going to be a very
That's the world he came from.
Nobody ever talks about it with Deion, you know? And I kind of hate it that it happens this way. If you listen to any of the content that Deion Sanders Jr. puts out through Deion Sanders Instagram, which is his actual team meetings and things he's actually saying in practice, as opposed to just mic'd up the clips that are kind of cut there, Deion's like, hey, this is how we're doing it. We got no phones in the meeting rooms. We got no earrings on. But we got everything he does.
No hats, no hoodies.
He's very old school.
Oh, yeah.
Like, listen to him talk.
Love it.
That is very, very old school. And it's like he can do it because his resume is what it is. And every parent of all these kids is like, that's prime. And every kid that's going there is like, that's prime. So I think you have to have the resume to be able to do that, and you have to have success. But if you don't have the resume, I think it's going to be hard to put in. And if you don't have success, I think you're fucked. I think you are completely fucked. So, like, I think the allure of Sean Payton will certainly be something, but they're going to have success. Will they be able to do that in Denver or Indy or any of the other places that pop up? I mean, Steve Wilkes, we all just assume is going to get that Carolina Panthers job because of how good of a job he's been able to do after trading away their best players, two of them. Wide receiver Robbie Anderson also traded. Christian McCaffrey traded. They're still winning 5 games. He has that locker room fighting. Seemingly, Wilkes has done a great job, but that's the second wealthiest owner in the NFL. And remember, coaching, there's no salary cap. So, like, you can fucking pay $30 million a year if you really wanted to get a coach, to get a GM to come in there and really transform it. And that's what these new owners, I think, are going to take advantage of with their deep pockets.